Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Kiki Deng from class 2-6. This year I did an internship in Guangzhou Ritz-Carlton. So it's the position is as same as the last year. So it's call center. So as we know that the call center's work is very detailed and need the person who need to have the professional language experience, and they need to know well the hotel knowledge, including the operation, the restaurants, the opening time, some detailed things, or some normal things, or some basic knowledge for the hotel. So for the operator, they should know that. So also we need to handle the wake-up call. So for this year, for this hotel, I just learned a lot of things than the last year. This year, like the Ritz-Carlton have very high, the management have the manager team have very high quality for to request the employee to do. Like first we need to write the GIA, the finance, like the guest instant arrival. That means if the guest complains something, like we need to write a report to tell the what guest complaint and how we solve it, and what is the certification for the guests. So for call center, we will write this report is about the engineer, and for the facility or the equipment in the hotel. For example, for this half month, a lot of guests complained about the air condition. So for our hotel, it have almost 10 years history. So that means the hotel's facility is old. So a lot of guests complained about it. So we need to write a report to tell all the hotel employee to what happened for this guest. So that is GIA. And the second, we need to write the preference for the guest. So what is the guest he prefer to use, like what pillow he prefer to use, and what he like to drink, or he like to use, and something like that. When we find that, we need to write a preference for it. So for the next time the guest to stay in the Ritz-Carlton in the work, the hotel, the employees, we know that what is the guest preference, and to prepare before that, before the guest checking, before guest mentioned to us. And second, we need to write. We have to still have the Gallup, the Scott. So also a lot of things for the we need to do for it. So for this year, I feel much we have more pressures for the work than the last year. For last year, I did an internship and in the Shenzhen Shangri-La for the call center in that hotel. It's very just we need to do the very simple job to answer the call, transfer the call, to finish the request by the guest using the phone, and just and wake up call, and some this simple words and details. But this hotel, the Ritz-Carlton, is not only like that to answer the call, but if we still using the phone to get the request by the guest, but we need to do a lot of things behind the guest request. So that means between between those issues, I can learn a lot of things. Like, for example, when guests complained about the facility in the hotel, I need to do apologize. First, do apologize to the guest, and to tell someone to check for it. And when the engineer to check it, and when they tell me the reasons, I need to tell the guest what is the problem, why you have this problem, and try to find some solution to get his certifications. So what we need to do this to get very satisfied for the guests. That's what we need to get for the guests, the satisfied, very satisfied. So that means between this, so for the certification, for the very high certification, we need to do something like to offer some food or some drinks, something else, or room move to us to get that certified. So that tell me how to communicate with guests, using my language to let him feel his bit. We care about him, and we care about his satisfied and stay. So the second, so for Ritz-Carlton, the hotel is international hotel. So as we noted that Ritz-Carlton is international deluxe hotel, so that means we have many foreigner guests enjoyed us to join with us for his stay. So for this point, so I can improve my English a lot. Even most of times I cannot. Some of times I cannot understand what the guests mean, and guests still have patience to tell me that slowly and spell the word for me that he wants. But some of times, even the guests do that for me. Even the guests tell the word to me that I still cannot understand what he wants. I will ask some for help, ask our duty manager to help it. And after that, I also will ask them to what the guest actually he wants. And for this, I can learn about what the guest needs. Next time, I can just fix the guest request. When the guest asks the same things, I can finish it by myself. So finally, I finished my internship for this year. So I feel that this internship is a very good experience for my life. So how I can enjoy it for the last year's school in the Switzerland. Good night, bye.